My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. You got served with divorce papers. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do with these papers? Where do you go? These papers say all sorts of things. You don't really understand what they mean. There's injunctions. There's maybe court orders. Does that mean you can't see your son? Does that mean you can't spend any money? Are your assets frozen? What do you do? Well, number one, while I think it's important for you to look at the papers so that at least you can identify what they are for a future conversation with a lawyer, I don't think it's a great idea for you to start reading every single word and trying to understand it and go on the internet and trying to get explanations, because things mean different things in different states under different contexts, and there's really no point in your trying to figure it out in advance. Call your attorney, tell him what you got. He or she will probably say, send the papers to me, let me digest them, and I'll tell you what it means. And that's really the best way to go around it. When you're going to have divorce papers, those are usually the very first of a litany of documents you're going to receive, either directly or through a lawyer, which are going to describe all sorts of situations and make all sorts of requests and schedule all sorts of things. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the beginning. So rather than over-involve yourself in what the specific thing means or what a specific sentence says about you and your character, understand a couple things. Number one, complaints for divorce are generally things that lawyers peel off their word processor, okay? In most cases, they're not specific as to you, with the exception of your name and the date you got married and maybe the birth dates of your children, okay? Most of them are going to say that there's been a breakdown of the marriage to the extent that the objects of matrimony have been destroyed. There's no way to reconcile. The parties were residents of the state of Michigan for a certain amount of time. It'll have some very, very basic stuff, and it'll just say, hey, we're asking the court to help us dissolve this equitably because there's been a breakdown. That's basically what it says. The complaint is not designed to plead your case. It's not designed to plead the other party's case. The answer that your lawyer will file is also not designed to plead your case. Don't expect that it should. Your lawyer knows how to do these things and you don't, okay? So the best thing to do, if you get served with these papers, bring them to your lawyer. You'll have to go about business of choosing a proper lawyer, and we've done a lot of video tips on how one might do that. Once you've figured out one, bring them to your lawyer, either physically or virtually. Let your lawyer digest them, and then your lawyer will explain what do these things truly mean and what do they truly mean to you. Then you'll know about the process, and your lawyer will be able to tell you, look, this is what you were served with. This is what's going on. There'll be more to come. These are the things that you should do in order to prepare for it, and sort of lay out, the lay of the land to you. And once that's done, you'll have a much better understanding of where things are going, and I think you'll feel much better about it. Now, if you have any questions about your particular case, of course, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.